repaired whatsoever. Back in 1940. Various organizations and websites why the two outside tracks are not used between Armitage and Chicago. Actually, when the North Shoreline went out of business, there really was no need for 4 tracks. So therefore, the CTA cut back operations to the 2 inside tracks. Another significance of what we are passing through now, this is the west area of the burn of the 1871 Chicago fire. The fire extended all the way to Fullerton, a mile north of us. Actually, buildings were permitted to be built after the fire in this burn area, provided that they were only temporary residents. However, no one enforced that temporary residence, so therefore some of these buildings are after the fire. When we enter the loop track, we will go on the inner loop, which means we will make a left turn at Tower 18. As a courtesy, if there is anyone who wishes to get off at Clark and Lake, would you please notify your car captain, and then we would be able to open the door and allow you that privilege. Our planned route, mile-an-hour hairpin curve back to back. You can see the straight structure on your left. These curves were eased by the Rapid Transit Company, we believe, in the 1920s. The building on the right is the Merchandise Mart. For many, many decades, the offices of the Chicago Transit Authority. We are now fixing to cross the Chicago River. The Chicago River is It also has two other distinguishing characteristics. It's the only river in the world that runs backwards, and it's also the only river in the world that's from a lake. You remember when they were digging and broke through to the tunnel system?
This was a new structure they put in to get the columns out of Wacker Drive, and they did this over a weekend. They built it next to it here, and then one weekend they...
We're waiting here at Tower 18. It's a new place for photographers. However, they put planters up now trying to obstruct the view. It used to be the planters were only on the first lower floor, but now I think the planters go all the way up to the top. But that won't stop photography.